aren't really going to get there, I think, until Wednesday. Look at the points, though. So Basseng and Winkelhock continue to lead the championship, courtesy of scoring useful points here today, but it's all changed behind them. Michael Krum and Lucas Lohr have moved up to second, a joint second, though, with Stefan Mucker and Darren Turner. That's how much it means. And only 1 point behind them, Steph Dusseldorf and Clivio Piccioni had a horrible weekend this time. Then only another 4 points back to Dumbreck and Westbrook. Very, very close. Peter Cox and Carl Wendlinger have been scoring consistently, so they're on 31 points. But as you can see, Enger and Muller, they're losing out a bit there. They're down in 8th place. Brabham and Campbell-Walter have shot up because they were on virtually nothing before the start of the weekend. Looking at the teams' championships, 1 point the gap only, but it is now JR Motorsports who have taken over the lead from Hexis Aston Martin, and Al Inkle are only another point back. That's incredibly tight, with Young Driver 2 points further back, so 4 points there, covering the top 4 teams in the championship. Very impressive. Mark VDS, Swiss Racing, Sumo Power and Belgian also feature. So an absolutely stunning day's racing and beautiful weather conditions here on the Algarve, and it's a chance now for us to take a little look back over the highlights. So as we got ready for the start of the championship race here in Portugal, everybody managed to get off the line cleanly at the rolling start, and it was always going to be the battle of the Nissans up front. Richard Westbrook starting from pole position and Lucas Lohr on the outside. Spins started straight away though. Martin Matzke was in trouble in the number 10 car, and then an incident involving one of the Fords spinning round down there at turn number 4. The Brazilian Nissan was engaged in quite a tussle at this stage with the Ford and the Corvette, but up front there was no denying the advantage was going the way of Richard Westbrook. That Corvette still battling away with Mark Henrici, but Henrici had come from the back and claimed a lot of places.
But there was a concern on the face of the engineering crew on the pit wall, and Peter Dumbreck, they were getting the messages that there was a high gearbox temperature problem in the lead Nissan, and Peter Dumbreck would take it over and having to baby that car all the way through.
Yeah, great sequence of pit stops as we saw some places gained. Dumbreck came out in the lead of the race, but that concern continued as Westbrook got out and confirmed the gearbox temperatures. This was the moment that Michael Krum took the lead. Dumbreck let him go past, hoping to nurse the car. Vanina Hitz had a fairly minor spin there, but then Dumbreck couldn't nurse the car any longer. It was out of the race. This was almost an incident between Leinders and Mark Basseng, which allowed Zonta to go through, but Leinders was actually able to come back at him on the next lap or so. He took full advantage here, Bas Leinders, cut through as they were dicing with one another.
There was some concern about him. Maybe it had been a yellow flag at that part. We haven't seen anything further. 38 40 were under investigation for possible overtaking under yellow flag at exit of turn 6, in fact.
And Michael Krum took the victory with Lucas Lohr. A dominant display by Nissan. Can they do it again in a week's time? I hope you can join us to find out. Bye-bye for now.